Alright, welcome back to Nifty Network. Today we have a DE350Z, and I'm going to teach you how to remove your intake and your air filter and remove your throttle body. Those parts get old and they break and they leak, and also throttle bodies go out. So I'm going to teach you how to replace that. We're going to grab a flathead, needle nose, and then a 14, and we are going to go through here and just disconnect everything from the strut bar. So that's a power cable from the battery. Undo that, and then we'll go to the driver's side, and there's normally two little connectors in here, and I'll just wiggle those guys in because you don't want those to break, so you can have the harness kind of attached to it. All right, and then everything is disconnected from the strut bar, and there is also one right here, but that one's broken. Cars are old. People have been working on these things, so just grab a 14. You're gonna have 2 nuts and 6 bolts. And the resistance on these bolts coming out, it feels like somebody kind of just found a thread that they liked and sent it in. The strut towers, they tend to strip really easily, so when you're putting this back together, there's an adjustment right here. So this can apply pressure to the strut towers. What I like to do is I'll loosen this and then find out the happy spot with the strut bar on the with the strut towers, and then once it's tightened down, I'll open this up and put the resistance on it. It doesn't need to be anything crazy, but it's just a little extra bracing. So yeah, it should not be coming out that rough. And you can see right when that last one came off that it kind of moved. And then once you have those 6 bolts and 2 nuts off of there, you're just going to lift straight up. Alright, then going down to the intake, I grabbed a 10mm because we got one there. And then these are either 8s or 10s, depending on if it's a factory clamp or not. And then there's a 10 down here. So I'll start off by removing the harness and getting the MAF sensor out of there. So just press on the little clip, get that out of the way, and then I'll loosen this one, just for that clamp to come loose like that. And then you can also get it with a flathead. So we'll get the flathead on there, loosen that clamp. And then there's one more 10mm right here. And then you can kind of feel it. It's gonna be loose now. There's one more right here. So there we go. It's loose. And what I like to do is I'll pull the back side of this off first. That one's really tight on there. Let's go to the front. Okay, so the front released nicely. I'll push the intake out of the way and then pull the air filter box out. So that's one piece. And then there's going to be why is it so tight in there? Okay. So I just needed to release. It was like stuck to the throttle body. Just wiggle that loose. And then there's going to be another secondary hose. I'll just kind of get this out of my way. And then I'll get a long pry bar. And we're not prying, but we're essentially just pushing, because since it's deep in there, it's really hard to get to. So just get to the edge of the pipe and just tap that forward, and it'll slide off of there. I find that being a lot easier than trying to pinch this clamp because the throttle body's in the way. So yeah, just tap right here gently. You don't have to do anything crazy. And it comes out just like that. And since we're here, say that you wanted to change your air filter when it was in the car, it sits just like this. You pop these 2 clips up and then pull it forward, and then that'll slide out. So this guy actually had a pretty clean filter in there, which is nice to see. Oh, and then if you wanted to change the filter, that just falls out of there like that. Alright, so next we're going to get the throttle body off. So I have a 5mm Allen here. we'll do a little subtle flex right here. It doesn't have to be snap-on, but I just had to flex it since it's all I have is Allen head snap-on stuff. So yeah, just loosen that up. What I like to do is I'll break all of them loose. So there's 4 of them. The 4th one is kind of a little tricky to get to. So I'll break all those loose. And then I'll undo this plug. Just so that I have the firewall to kind of push that clip in with. So slide that off. Alright, so we got that plug undone. And we'll just come in here. Remove that. And then the trays right here on cars actually make for a really nice spot to put your tools and loose hardware. And like whenever I'm working on something, I'll kind of put it in like a specific location. Like obviously these bolts right here go to the throttle body, so you're not moving the bolts everywhere and losing stuff. That's just what I found to be the most helpful. And it should be loose. And then when you're doing this, also make sure not to mess with this flap. I know that it kind of looks fun to play with and you want to push on it because that's your throttle body. Don't mess with that because that just causes issues. And then I'll just kind of rock that forward, get that gasket to break loose. And there you go. The throttle body is off of your DE350Z. And if you're replacing the throttle body or taking it off, just replace this gasket. This one right here. Because you can see over time when a gasket starts to flake off like that, it's not really a gasket anymore. You're actually just causing yourself more of a problem. So make sure that this surface right here is clean. You can put a rag in here, and then you can use Scotch-Brite or a little wire wheel or a wire brush just to clean up like that corrosion right there. You don't want that going inside the motor. So yeah, buy a gasket.